Welcome on board the 0900 from Bath, Spa to Weymouth, Colleen Air, Freshford, Avon, Bradford-on-Avon, Broome, Bruton, Castle Carey.
Oh, that's where I'm getting off.
Yeovil, Penmill, Shutnell, Yetminster, Maiden, Newton, Upway and Weymouth. Arriving in Weymouth in 2 hours and 4 minutes.
That is a long journey, visiting lots of places. Still, I'm only going to Castle Carey. How long does that take, I wonder?
Bath to Castle Carey takes 54 minutes.
Oh, has anyone got the right time?
It is 8:55 a.m.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I have to be home at 5:45 p.m. At 6 p.m, I'm calling my wife on Skype. But before that, I've got to chop the spuds to make the chips. I'm having ham, egg and chips with a big dollop of ketchup. Before we go, I'm just going to check my provisions. Let's have a look. So, lunchbox, check. You hold that for me, thanks. Letter and gift from the wife, elegantly wrapped. Check. Come on, pass it on. We have your day. No, we're going that way. We're going back. We're going to Bristol. We're going to Castle Carey. Come on, hurry up. We've got all day. Got to be home by 6:15. Come on, come on. No, you've seen it. That's it, that's it. We need to get all the way back over here, mind. All the way back over here, mind.
Castle Carey, Castle Carey. This is Castle Carey.
Castle Carey, we're here. In my letter from my wife is an itinerary. Check. Okay, now where am I going? Number 1, Swiss Cottages, Church Street, Castle Carey. Castle Carey is a small, attractive country town situated 12 miles northeast of Yeovil and 24 miles south of Bath. Church Street. Church Street. Anyone? Church Street? Church Street? Oh! Here we are. 10 a.m. on the dot. I'm here to meet Big Al and his son Ben. Oh, hello. You must be Big Al? I'm Nick. I've got an appointment to view your house. No, well, I live in Bath, but I grew up near Yeovil. Oh, okay. I came by train. You see, I don't own a car, so I have to rely on public transport or other means to get around. Oh, great. Thanks. Yeah, milk. No sugar, thank you. Living room? Kitchen? Downstairs loo? Sorry. Stairs? Upstairs? Bathroom? Ah, bedroom. Oh, hello, sorry. Who are you? I'm Ben. Now, what are you doing in my room? I'm just having a look around your house. Well, you're not allowed in here. It's haunted. Haunted? Oh, brilliant. I'm scared of ghosts, so I definitely can't move here. What? Don't you want to live here? No, I don't. I like where I live already. Oh, me too. My dad's making us move, so that's why I'm telling anybody that's looking around this house that my room's haunted. But it isn't really. Well, that's okay. I've got lots of other places to look at today, all over Somerset. If you're going on an adventure, you better be prepared for danger. Your bow and arrow, don't you need it? I'm too old to play with bows and arrows. Besides, you need it more than me. Now get out of my house and close the door behind you. I wasn't expecting that. 11 a.m. I'm going to Burnham-on-Sea. Now, to get to Burnham from Castle Carey without road transport is really difficult. To get anywhere in Somerset without road transport is really difficult. Swiss Cottages is just up the road from Park Pond, which is right in the middle of Castle Carey. From there, you can join the River Carey all the way to the Bristol Channel and on to your next destination. So, to start off with, the river is actually just a tiny, piddly stream. I don't mind getting my ankles wet, so I'll walk, splish splosh, splish splosh, splish splosh, splish splosh, splish splosh, splish splosh. After a while, the river gets wider and deeper, so it's a good job I've packed this. Very quickly, you start to see the fields all around you. Pretty boring, huh? This is Henley Sluice. Not much happening, really. It's just a bit of water. Poor. And it stinks. I remember growing up around here, though. If you're lucky, you might just catch a glimpse of a deer or two. You've got to be quiet. Shh. You've got to wait. If you're patient, you might just catch a glimpse of... Oh! Cow poo! Who put that there? I hate Somerset. I need a friendly local who knows their way to Burnham. Oh, there's one. Can you help me get to Burnham-on-Sea? Is that all right? I know we're on opposite sides of the river, but can you come here? If you carefully come and sit in my boat. Okay, so over there. Yeah. Lower it down. Keep going. Right. Sit here. Careful. Right, hold that. I'll be back in a second. What's your name?
Rod.
Rod?
Mm-hmm.
Nice to meet you, Rod.
And you.
Thanks for helping me. Good morning, I should say. Thanks for helping me. Can you say that?
Martin bait no trouble.
Now, luckily, Rod, my dad taught me Somerset dialect, so I can understand you. We can communicate. He said, "Good morning, you are welcome." What do you think of the river then, Rod?
Yer Tiz bestes an in Wordle.
It's his favourite place in the whole world. And do you live around here?
I'm a huisman in Keffel across the Nixon.
Ah, he said that he lives in the house next to the clapped out horse by the dung heap. Should we get handling to Birmingham? Hold it all? That's it, okay. I'm going. Good, excellent, well done. You've done this before. Okay. What we do, like this. Oh, we're making really good progress.
Won't you be going up my Burnham for?
I think what you're trying to say is, for what reason are you going to Burnham-on-Sea? I feel like a footman running after his master. Oh, well, my wife, she sent me on this quest. She wants me to find the perfect place to live in Somerset.
Is it exactly there?
Oh, you won't find it in Burnham-on-Sea? Well, I don't know. I don't know where to look. I don't really want to look.
Hard cheddar, tis a blather. Sino trappers wanderlust ze kon. Is Mendon Dempsey and Dimmet?
I didn't get that. Should we keep handling? Quickly. Oh, we're here! Great! Thank God, thanks for that. Thank you, Rod. Thank you for your help. I'll take that coat in hand. Are you alright getting back to Henley? Or
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. No, you can do that. Thanks, Rod. Thank you. 12 o'clock. Burnham-on-Sea. I've come to look at the Low Lighthouse. The Low Lighthouse, also known as the Lighthouse on Legs, was built in 1832 to complement Burnham's two other lighthouses. I've never lived in a lighthouse before. Should we have a look? Good access. Sorry. Oh, sorry. It's a bit dusty. Hello? Hello? Is anyone there? Hello? Hello? Come in! Make yourself at home! Wilfrid Postings, will you talk properly? You'll scare that poor man! Do excuse my husband, my dear! We are the late Mr. and Mrs. Wilfrid Postings. Pleased to meet you. Are you ghosts? Yes. We was born and bred in Burnham. Married nearly 81 years, weren't we, Wilfrid? When we was growing up, we loved this lighthouse. So we decided we'd come here on holiday every year when we die. Worst places in the world than Burnham. Well, maybe. I grew up in Somerset. My wife did too. We left the county and I can't help feeling that there's nothing really for us to come back to anymore. Poppycock! Why, just here you've got the sea, you've got the coastline, you've got the sun on your face. Oh, the sun in Somerset. It's an amazing thing. Not quite like anywhere else in the world. But you can't take it with you. Now then, lad, where's the wife? Wilfrid, nosy! No, that's all right. She's overseas, working at the moment. When she comes back, she wants us to move back to Somerset. Well, whatever it is that you're waiting for, it'll be there, ready to recharge your batteries. meet you, and you've got a lovely lighthouse. I'm going to get along. I've got to go to Kilve. On a boat again. This time at sea. Oh, I hate the sea. Oh. I grew up on the Somerset levels and I didn't even realise Somerset had a coastline. Cheer up, Nick, you can't be having that hard a time. If you look around the corner, you'll see Blue Anchor, Watch It, Dunster and Minehead. And behind you, well, there's that monstrosity. It's a bit cold out here, though. Did I pack a jumper? Oh, no. But there's this. My wife loves sending me gifts. It keeps me guessing. What is it, I wonder? If this doesn't cheer you up, nothing will. Oh, man! A bit tricky today. 1:15 p.m. Kilve. From here, it's a short walk across Kilve's lovely shore, along a path, past the cattle shed, looking out for cowpats. I've walked in enough of those over my lifetime. Past the church, taking in the greenery all around me. Along the road, there are loads of houses dotted around, not for sale. And before I know it, I'm in the village. Oh, and what's this? Kilve Village Hall. There's loads of events going on. Kilve WI, Short Mat Bowls Club, Sugarcraft, community play, community dancing, community manure digging. Aha! Can I be helping you, young lad? Why can't I meet anyone normal? Somerset's full of weirdos. What is it you've been looking for in Kilve? Nothing. I'm actually just passing through on my way to Exmoor. 'Tis a shame you're not sticking around in Kilve. 'Tis the most fascinating of places. Not compared to where I live. I live in Bath. The history with the Romans and the Victorians and the Georgians. All of the people living together, going to the theatre and the festivals and the rugby. It's just so boring here. Nothing ever happens. You do it a disservice, young squire. Now, do you know where you're heading? Well, I have a map. A map? Does it point towards treasure? Let me tell you a tale of treasure. In these, them, thar, here hills. In the hills nestling around the Quantocks, there be a field. In the field, there be a tree. Under the tree, there be a tunnel leading to a badger set. The badger set be home to a great big community of them woodland animals, protecting them from the harsh realities of a human-dominated world. Legend do have it that the badgers be guarding a door, a secret door, behind which there be treasure. Treasure. But there be a problem. First, you must find the door.
and then there'd be a riddle to be solved to open it.
Well, have you ever tried looking for it? Oh, many a time. I know for a fact that you head up Parlestone Lane, past common broken acre copse, and in between Adder and Butterfly Wood, I've been finding the door. But I never seen nor heard the riddle. I remember looking for treasure when I was a kid. We were convinced that there was some hidden underneath the old tree next to the village reservoir. We never found any, though. Is this it?
Shiver me timbers and darn me socks. Bless my soul and stew my cabbages. 'Tis true.
Not bad for a first time exploring these parts. Now, open me, bless me. What can that be meaning? I'm sure I'll never know if my name isn't Captain Wassail. What did you say your name was? Captain Wassail. Wassail? I've read that somewhere. Love the wife. P.S. Wassail. Open brackets, bless you, close brackets. Captain, we have to wassail to open the door. Oh, I remember doing this as a kid at primary school for Harvest Festival. How does it go? Okay. Wassail and wassail all over the town. The cup it is white, the ale it is brown. The cup is made of the good ashen tree, and so is the malt of our best barley. For it's your wassail and our wassail, and joy be to you for a jolly wassail. Oh, where is the maid with a silver-headed pin to open the door and let us come in? Oh, master and mistress, it is our desire. A good loaf, some cheese, and a toast by the fire, for it's your wassail and our wassail, and joy be to you for a jolly wassail. Treasure! It's an apple. Two apples. Not quite the treasure you was expecting. The apple be Somerset's most precious treasure. Strong in colour, rich in heart, sharp and juicy. And it be never-ending treasure. You can, if you want, over time, be making more apples. And from it you can make cider and other apple-related products. Crumbs, it's 2:30. I've really got to get going. Thank you, Captain. Thank you for showing me the mysteries of Kilve. And I hope that apples grow more richly for you in the future. I was wrong! Things do happen in Somerset. Exmoor. Now, Exmoor is loosely defined as a national park, 71% of which is in Somerset, 29% of which is in Devon. Ahead of you is Dunkery Beacon, Somerset's highest place. And to your right, smack bang in the middle of the moors, home of the scariest family in all of literature, the Doon Valley. We're going to tar steps. This is Woden. He's an Exmoor pony. right up my wife's street. It's big, it's secluded, and it's on the edge of the moors. Plus there's a good village pub down the road. Also, there's a really great view of Tar Steps from the kitchen window, which is a nice added feature. Myth has it that the devil owns the sunbathing rights at Tar Steps. Halt! Who goes there? Just me? Nick? None shall pass without a guarantee of certain death. At this point in the myth, a cat runs across the stones and disappears into a puff of smoke. So the terrified villagers get the local parson to face the devil. Halt! Who goes there?
It is I, Father Heath, the local parson.
None shall pass without a guarantee of certain death. And so they fought a great battle of words. You are an imbecilic, monosyllabic, narcissistic, unhygienic fool.
Excuse me. Well, I can tell you that you are quirky, mazed, nappy, bull beggar.
Touché! You have fought me well.
And so the parson won? Hooray! As a reward, you and your villagers may cross my bridge. Except on a sunny day like today. You see, I have found this spot to be the perfect place to sunbathe. And I would be most upset if anybody was standing in my light. And so it was agreed. Anybody can cross Tar Steps, but the devil, he owns the sunbathing rights. Fair compromise, really. But that poor cat, disappearing into a puff of smoke. Anyway, I'm here to meet someone who's going to show me around the farm. Hello, Mr. White. My name is Jeremy from Gold and Silver's Estate Agents. I'm here to help you find your perfect home. Gold and Silver's is proud to bring to the market this stunning 9-bedroom residence located at Tar Farm, Tar Steps, Exmoor. Tar Farm is on the market at £699,995. What? This high specification accommodation benefits from a spacious field throughout. The large entrance hallway with sweeping staircase leading to the first floor, a good-sized study, a large living room with feature fireplace and French doors leading to the garden, a second family lounge, large kitchen diner with integrated appliances and granite worktops, cloakroom and utility room. He's talking, but I've stopped listening. I'm looking into the garden. Damselflies and dragonflies, butterflies and bees, roses, clematis, lavender, and look, some sweet peas, wild grasses and ancient trees. Action! The silence of a summer's evening, the flutter of a wood pigeon and the thump of a rabbit. Action! In the distance, the chug, chug, chug of a tractor. Action! Oh, hay fever. I only ever get it when I come back to Somerset.
I realised something. It doesn't stink here. It smells wonderful. And it isn't barren. There's a real diversity of hills and valleys, sounds and smells, luscious fields and pointed farmhouses. It's beautiful. Come on, Woden. We need to get going. Come on, lad. That's it. Well done. I must admit, she would love it around here. Wherever we are. I wish you were a talking pony, Woden. I think we're lost. I'm just gonna get off and have a look. Stay there. Woden, where are we? I haven't got a clue. Woden, where are we? Woden, where are you? Woden. Woden? Woden? Oh, great, he's gone. Okay, so now I'm lost, and I'm stuck, and I'm scared, and I'm hungry. It's a good job the treasure's edible. Trespassing! This is my home! Well, where are we? When Taunton was a furzy down, Norton was a market town. This is Norton Fitzwarren. I was born here, and I died here. Born and died? Every few thousand years, I die. And every few thousand years, I am reborn. I am a dragon. I am magic. That is what we do. A dragon? Can you fly? Of course I can fly. Can you do me a favour? I was wondering if you can take me to Chard. When do you need to be there? Well, this is the thing. I was meant to be there 10 minutes ago. I'm late. I can take you there. I can get you there early. I can take you back in time. Back in time? We can take the A358, the A38, or the B3170. Okay? Hop on. today has taken the most unexpected turn. This morning, I was on a rather sedate train from Bath to Castle Carey. And now, I'm going to Chard on a dragon, going back in time. How do we go back in time again? Trust me. Do you see the old factories below you? Somerset was full of them hundreds of years ago. I've seen them all come and go. Farming the land, marshalling the beaches, factories for rope, sails and gloves, orchards for cider. But the land, it never changes. Look ahead! It's Chard! And we're here with time to spare!
That was actually much smoother than I thought. This time travelling nut's okay.
You be careful now, mind. Chard is no place for the faint-hearted. You need to be charred hard.
Charred hard? I have one question. How do I get back?
Time will catch up, so long as you fly forwards.
But I can't fly. Oh, great. Now he's gone. Oh, okay. 3:45 p.m. Let's get going. Chard. Charred hard. It's very quiet here. Where is everyone? Why would she want us to come to Chard? It's not exactly the sort of place we live. Chard has a very unusual feature. It has a stream running either side of Fore Street. So what? Chard also claims to be the birthplace of the possibilities of where we could live. The thing is, I wasn't meant to come here today. I was meant to come in 165 years. I've come back in time. Back in time. How have you done that? Well, I came on the back of a dragon. Maybe I'm not the crackpot. I know it seems unlikely, but it's true. Look, I've got the advert for your house. 4 High Street. Spacious and intimate, 2 up, 2 down, Victorian townhouse. Home to, among others, Chard's most famous and celebrated inventor, John Stringfellow. First credited with giving birth to the theories and practice of powered flight. So, it worked. Well, yeah, I guess so. Definitely worked. What do you call this? Well, it's a helicopter. They build these in Yeovil. Yeovil? Da Vinci proposed an idea similar to this 350 years ago. So you mean, in the future, people can fly without the aid of dragons? Well, yeah. How can I ever thank you? How can I ever repay you for imparting this fantastic knowledge? I have to go. I have to prepare for my experiment. Thank you. Thank you. I need to go. What did the dragon say to me? Fly forwards and time will catch up. Quickly, I'm in the air. on my way back to Bath and the present day. I've got 165 years to catch up on. It won't take long. As time moves on and the land changes below me, I see roads and buildings being built. Generations of farmers and factory workers come and go. Soldiers and scarecrows in full regalia, protecting the land. I fly along the edges of Ilminster, swoop down past Dillington House, across the fields to Shepton Beecham. Ahead of me is Burrow Hill. As I see it, I realise I have one last stop to make, one last place to visit. I know now where I can find the perfect place in Somerset. Out of the corner of my eye, I see the small Hamstone Primary that I learnt to read and write, play football and cricket. And as I pass my mum and dad's house, I know I'm back in my own time because my mum, she's in the back garden. She's drinking a cup of tea and reading a book. My dad, he's in the vegetable patch. He's more interested in his cabbages than he is my helicopter. I want to go in for a wee and a hug and a slice of toast, because toast at my mum and dad's house tastes better than anywhere else in the world. But I can't. I have to keep going. I follow the River Parrot for a bit. Quickly it becomes a sea below me. Much of me, an island once more. Underneath it, I know, would have been deers running across the fields, apple orchards accompanied by beehives. I feel sad at this submerged existence, and I hope they sort it out soon. As I look behind me, everything I see is bathed in a golden sunlight. I want to stop. I want to soak it all up. But again, I have to keep going. I'm heading for Glastonbury Tor. I circle, looking for a parking spot. There are double yellow lines everywhere, and I'm in a helicopter. The only place that's practical to land is the cricket pitch. I hope they don't mind. I land. I walk up to the town, through the high street, passing hippies and people on pilgrimages, all enjoying Glastonbury and its ancient mystery. I walk along a footpath, stride on up the hill, and before I know it, I'm there. I'm here. The view is amazing. It's breathtaking. It's perfect. Really, really perfect. Somerset. Yer Tiz. 5:45 p.m. I'm going to call my wife in a bit. I'm going to tell her that I have found the perfect place in Somerset and that I understand what she means by that. I'm going to remind her that I didn't really want to look. I had so many excuses not to. We live in Bath. That's Somerset enough. You can't get anywhere without your own car. Somerset's full of weirdos. It stinks. There's nothing to do. It's boring. The thing is, these things might be true, but I've remembered what else there is about this place. It's funny. It's inspirational and magic. It has promise and potential. It's beautiful and it's loved. It's my home, and it's her home. And, well, it's the place that we belong. I'm going to tell her all of that. That's what I'm going to say. And then I'm going to make the chips. Two things to say, possibly three. The first thing is, ladies and gentlemen, mandolin chat.